Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today, especially my new viewers and subscribers. Your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel has been truly amazing, and I'm so very, very grateful for that. I'm a 57-year-old American who grew tired of the rat race over in America and decided to pack it all up in search of a new life in the Philippines. Well, I found that new life here, and I want to share my experiences, my boots on the ground experiences with you the only way I know how, and that's by giving you the nitty gritty. It's exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. Never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. Many people have been texting me, sending me emails in the comments about what are some ways that foreigners can earn an income over in the Philippines, or what's a business that a foreigner can start in the Philippines to earn some extra money. Well, if you've been following me for any period of time, you know how I feel about foreigners opening businesses over here. Okay, but if this is your first time, this is my take on it. I'm against it. Okay, remember, for a couple of reasons. Number one, remember, we're in the Philippines, we're in a developing country, and I just don't agree with foreigners coming over here competing with locals, basically taking food off their table. Now remember, I'm not the Bible on the Philippines. This is just my take on things. And number two main reason is because I didn't come over to work. If you start a business here, or any kind of service or anything like that, it's going to be work. Somebody has to watch it. Somebody has to manage it. And I didn't jump from the rat race into the rice race, because that's what you're going to do over here. You're going to jump out of the frying pan into the fire. And most of us didn't do that. Most of us came over here to relax, to enjoy our retirement. And so that's the two main reasons, and then it's going to bring you some unneeded attention and unneeded trouble over here. They don't take too kindly to that. Now, again, if you can offer something that the Filipino doesn't offer, then why not? Okay, a good or a service. If you can do something that the Filipino cannot do, which is almost impossible, I say, why not? Go ahead. There's people who do it. There's people who succeed. There's one in San Carlos, and it's because of his example that one of the business opportunities, one of the great ideas I got came from him. He runs a business called Mike's Beer and Burgers. Well, he offers real American cuisine, not American dishes with Filipino ingredients. No, I don't know where he gets his ingredients from, but it's real tacos, real hamburgers, real fries, real hot dogs, the whole 9 yards. Bravo to him. He's come up with something that no one else offers, probably within a 3-hour radius of him. Okay, so with that being said, here's my number one, and this is really not in any order, ladies and gentlemen, but here's my number one idea for foreigners to earn money in the Philippines. Sublease property. Sort of like an Airbnb type of business. Okay, now all of these businesses, ideas that I'm going to suggest to you, by the way, I want you to target the foreigner. I want you to target the tourist. Okay, he's the one who has the money. All right, and he's going to feel more comfortable dealing with somebody that he's more familiar with. All right, so subleasing. Rent you an apartment, 2 or 3 bedroom apartment or house here. Do your promotion, do your marketing, do your advertising, targeting the foreigner who is visiting the Philippines for a short period of time, 1 week to 30 days. You're going to do this in 2 areas, and this is just my opinion. You're going to offer a high end or a low end, meaning the high end is going to include everybody in the middle too, because if you target the middle people, you're going to have so much competition. So your quarters, your rentals are going to be either very, very nice or very, very basic for like the backpacker or somebody like that. A great market to target over here in the Philippines. So, for instance, let's take my house in San Carlos City. 8,500 pesos per month. Well, I've got a 2-bedroom, and then remember, I can actually make that living room into a sleeping area / living room. So you're talking about 3 bedrooms. Let's put 2 beds in each. Well, we won't even do that. We'll just do the bedrooms. We'll charge them 1,000 pesos a day. Okay, that's 3,000 per day. When it's fully booked, that's 90,000 for the whole month if it's fully booked and operating at full steam. But remember, I wouldn't do this in San Carlos City, Negros Occidental, because it's not a tourist area. Don't do this unless it's in a tourist area. Manila, Cebu, Dumaguete, Sapalay City here. Okay? Don't do it in some place like San Carlos City. There's Airbnbs there right now that do no business because not enough people are coming. And this is coming from the mouth of one of my favorite Airbnbs in San Carlos City, Joy's Place. Real nice. If you come there and you don't want to stay in a hotel, you want to get the bang for your buck, it's about 12 or 13 US dollars a day, close to Gasano Mall, close to a City Mall. Okay, but subleasing, make it a high end. I mean, and when I say high end, what I want you to do is, I want real mattresses. I want real pillows. I want everything in that apartment or that house that's available at home that they're used to having. A coffee maker, a refrigerator, a stove with an oven. Okay? You want to be different. You want to offer something different that's not already being offered over here. And you're going to be the greatest host. You're going to pick up the people at the pier, at the airport, at the bus station. You know why? One of the knocks that I have about Airbnbs, period, whether it's here in America or wherever, is this. A lot of times you can't find the place. You have a hard time finding the place. So what you're going to do, you're going to have a driver meet them wherever they're coming in, where their arriving point. And there was a host in Dumaguete that does that. And there's no cost to that. That's part of your rental. So subleasing is number one. Number two is going to be transportation / tour guide. Now, transportation is one of the big ways that you pay the Philippine tax over here as a foreigner. Yeah. Once they see that you're the one who wants to rent the van, rent the car, rent the motorcycle, they're going to jack it up on you. But see, you're not going to do that because as a foreigner, you already know. I've already experienced that before. I'm going to give you an example. When we arrived in Bacolod to come to Sapalay City, we were just asking around. So we asked the van. Oh, he says 4,000. And then we get ready to walk away. Oh, it's 3,500. We finally got him down to 3,000. We didn't take it. So why not just offer me the 3,000 to begin with? You know, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to give them the real price right off the top. So there's no negotiating, there's no haggling. All right? Transportation, pick people up at the airport, take them to their hotel, offer them something that's really not being offered, and offer them a good price, good service, good customer service. It's really, really missing over. It's really, really lacking over here. As an insurance agent, I'm going to tell you why I was so successful. Number one, I was honest and upfront with people. Number two, my customer service, nobody could beat it. Even though they could probably get a policy that was cheaper than the one I was offering, they always came with me because they knew they were going to get full disclosure. They knew I wasn't going to hide anything from them. Also, tour guide, I put transportation / tour guide because island hopping is big over here. Tour guides, tours are big over here, but when they see you, they always jack up the price. If you can get over here, as a foreigner, you're going to know the prime spots. You're going to give people the nitty gritty. You're not going to take them all the way around the block to get to where they really want to go. You're going to take them straight to where they want to go. If they're in Cebu, the Tops, Towers Temple. I'm not going to take you all around those other places trying to get extra money, trying to screw you around. I'm going to take you right to those places. So transportation, tour guide. Number three is motorcycle and scooter rental. This is big, big over here, and it's another reason you pay the Philippine tax. But what you're going to do, you're going to get a couple of quality motorcycles. And all five of these businesses can be started for less than 2,500 US dollars. All right? Because don't think you're going to come over here and get something for nothing. Nature frowns on the desire to get something for nothing. Don't come over here thinking, oh, well, if you just want to work or something like that, yeah, well, then teach English online, be a call center tech, okay? But if you really are serious about earning some money, you know, making some extra income over here, then you got to be willing to invest some money. You got to be willing to invest some time and some effort and some research. All right? Study your competition. That's part of a business plan. Anybody that's ever wrote a business plan, you got to research your competition. See? And what you're going to find when you're renting scooters and motorcycles is, number one, a lot of times the equipment is dilapidated. It's no good. It's not quality equipment. It's not quality motorcycles. You want brand new motorcycles. If you go somewhere, but remember, this is just like the Airbnb, just like the sublease. It's not going to work unless you're in a touristy area. It's not going to work in San Carlos City. All right, where the locals are charging 50 pesos a day to rent their motorcycles and go different places. Normally, it's going to run anywhere from $3 to $3.50. You're going to keep it at $300 because with these businesses that I'm talking about, that I'm discussing, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to deal with volume. You want volume, okay? It's easier to get $1 million, $1 at a time from 1 million people than trying to get $1 million from one person. And that's the philosophy over here. They want to get it all up front when they see you. They're not thinking down the line. They're not thinking, okay, I want some return business. As an insurance agent, 20% of my customers provided me with 80% of my business. You know why? That's repeat business. That's what you want. But you want to deal with volume. See? Because you're going to give them a good price. You're going to give them good customer service. You're going to give them quality service. It's going to bring people back. See? Instead of you getting 1 or 2 every day for $3.50, you may get 10 for $300. Good equipment. Okay? Set the rules right up front. But give them the right price right away. There's no haggling. See? Because you're going to see, you'll go to some places. We went to Mall Ball in southern Cebu. They started out at 400. We eventually got them down to 300. We don't like that as foreigners, as visitors, as tourists. No one wants to be taken advantage of. Okay? So, motorcycle, scooter rental. Number 4 is a diving instructor or diving school. Okay? This is big, big business over here. There's no, I don't care where you go. Any beach that attracts tourists, you're just going to see droves of people in that school with that diving instructor because it's big here. The Philippines has some of the biggest, nicest diving sites on the planet. All right, and again, you're going to offer the good price. You're going to offer quality service. You're going to offer good customer service. Okay, and that way you're going to get the volume because they're going to be there. I don't care where you are. Panglao, Bahal, and Alona Beach, you're going to see it. Boracay, you're going to see it. Dumaguete and Apo Island, you're going to see it. It's a big business here. And you can tap into that business by providing the right price. Don't start up here and bring it down here. That's how they do. That's the old trick over in America. You know, it's the same thing that they do to me when I catch the taxi from downtown Magnificent Mile to her airport. Y'all know who's driving the taxis over there. And they want to jack you up. Oh, yeah, they don't want to start with the meter. They'll say, oh, $62 because we have to pay a tax on the what they call it? Suburbia tax, or, you know, when you live outside the city. They get me with that all the time, see. You're going to start with the good price, the regular price, because you've already researched and done your research with your competitors. You've even went there as a customer. and you had to haggle with them. See, wherever you finally get to, that's going to be your price. But diving is big, big time here. I met a guy in Cebu. Here's what he said. I said, why'd you come here to Cebu? To meet a woman? He said, no, to improve his diving classification. And then he went on to tell me, which this is boots on the ground experience. I've seen it with my own eyes. I mean, you just see droves and droves of people signing up for these diving classes, signing up to go scuba diving. Some of the most beautiful coral in the world is right here in the Philippines. So, diving instructor. Number 5, last and certainly not least, is offer your native cuisine. Not trying to create French cuisine with Filipino dishes. No. If you're good with Indian cuisine and you have the ingredients, offer that. Like I said, with Mike's Burger and Beer, he offers real American food. He's not trying to cook American food with Filipino ingredients. Do that. If you don't believe me, everywhere you go here, you're going to see the Koreans do it. The Japanese do it. The Chinese do it. They have their own restaurants. So when people come over here and they want authentic Korean food, Chinese food, Japanese food, there it is. So have some place where you can come over here and get authentic American food, French food, Irish cuisine. You understand? Offer that and offer a good price. See, because your research is going to show you that when you go to places like this, when you get or when you try to get authentic cuisine, it's way up there. Your research, you're going to try to come somewhere in the middle, because remember, you're going to offer the best price, the best quality, and the best customer service, and you cannot lose. But please, do not come over here trying to get something for nothing. Do not come over here trying to open up a business or service on the fly, on the cheap. You're going to lose. You're going to be doing exactly what everybody else is doing. This is the reason why I say don't do it to begin with. The locals frown on that. But if you want to twist my arm, I gave you these 5 great ideas. Sublease, sort of like an Airbnb. Target either high end or the low end. Leave that middle alone. It's too much competition there. You're going to lose. Offer the best up here. Real mattresses, a coffee maker, refrigerator, stove, maybe even a wash machine. Or the basics down here for the backpacker, which is a big, big market over here in the Philippines. Okay. Number 2, transportation, tour guide. Get you a nice car, a nice quality automobile. Offer that service. Pick people up at the airport. Take them to their hotel. Take them on extended trips. Because as a foreigner, this is the main way that they put the Philippine tax on you. When they see you, when you want to take a van, rent a van to go somewhere, they're going to jack it up. Even if it's not the company, it's going to be the driver. He's going to do it. But see, because you've done your research, you're going to know, okay, here's the fair price from Sapalay to Bacolod. I'm going to offer it. I'm going to offer a good, clean van, the best safe driver, okay? And you're going to wear your seat belts. Same with the tours. All right, even if it's island hopping, all right, make sure you're there, because you don't want to just start this business and then have all Filipino employees, because your business is going to not be any different than anybody else's. You want that quality customer service. You want that quality service that's lacking here. All right, 3, motorcycle and scooter rental. Again, best price, quality, customer service. Number 4, diving instructor, diving school. Same ingredients, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5, your native cuisine. Offer it here. Authentic. Not trying to make your food with Filipino ingredients, okay? So thank you so much for stopping by today. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much again for your kindness, your generosity, your support. I'm already over 13,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. If you're an American beyond, it's late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you're on one of those late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, you're on your lunch break, and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a couple of dollars. See, those people probably don't didn't qualify for the stimulus. You got those checks. 85% of U.S. citizens received their deposit this weekend. Share your blessings. If you're in the Philippines, it's about 9:30 in the morning. There's millions of people over here who need help. There's no excuse not to go out and intentionally find somebody here to help. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.